Good morning. Welcome to this live stream. Today's question was one that was recently put to me, which was, what's a book that I hated? Now, it's a great question because I read a lot of books. Probably at some stages I'll go through a couple of books a week. It depends where I am. I mean, recently I just read Unscripted, which I absolutely loved, written by MJ DeMarco, who wrote The Millionaire Fastlane. But what's a book that I hated? And to be honest with you, and it might upset a few people, the book that I hated the most over recent years is a book called Getting to Why, Start with Why, by Simon Sinek. And the reason I hated it was because, quite frankly, it gave away the plot in the first chapter. And then after that, I just felt like he beat me over the head with facts to back up what he'd already told me. And I was like, yeah, I got that already. So about 4 or 5 chapters in, I just put the book away and that was it. Now, I know that's quite controversial because it's a very, very popular book. But when you give away everything in the first chapter, why would I bother reading all the examples that reinforce it? Anyway, it may be that I'm just not ready to read that book yet, because I know when I first picked up the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, which I still haven't mastered, let's face facts. The first time I got about, a couple of pages in and went, no, this is too hard. And probably about 5 years later, I picked it up and read it from cover to cover and thought, oh, this is a fantastic book. How could I have not liked it the first time? But in that case, I just think it was just down to the fact that it was actually hard reading and I wasn't in the place yet to understand it. Whereas in the case of Start with Why, yeah, when you give away the end of the book at the start of the book, not much point reading any further, in my opinion. So lots and lots of good books around, but the one that I hated the most was that one. And to be honest with you, I put it back on the shelf. I actually bought the physical copy, which is unusual for me these days. I generally buy the electronic copy. I'm very disappointed. So maybe I'll just give it away because it's taking up space on my shelves, that I really could put decent books in there, like Book Yourself Solid, or a book like that actually is a great book. So that's it for my live stream today, a quick one. But what's a book that you hated, that you picked up and read over the last couple of years? I'm sure there's some other authors out there and some other books that either we didn't like what they were saying or it just didn't resonate with us. I'll catch you in the live stream. I'm Brad Houck, Mr. Web Marketing. If you need any help with your online marketing, please go to mrwebmarketing.com and book an appointment with me online, and we'll have a chat about what we can do with your strategy and making it happen for you. Have a good week.